Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. I can't believe I'm saying 2025. But welcome to the stream. Sorry for the lateness here because I had some connection issues with Ninja. So I wanted to be able to, for it to be working. So trying to fix it on stream. Happy New Year to everyone, and best wishes for 2025. Wishing you all the best for this new year. That you had taken the chance this holiday to spend some time with your loved ones, with your family, because at the end of the day, that's all we have. It's our health and our family. Now, right now, we're looking at this market here trying to bounce from sell off at the open. So right now, we'd see if we might be going long here, but we have some overhead resistance here. The NASDAQ looks like it booked this little pivot here, so it's going to go higher. So with that, same thing's happening with the ES. We trade primarily both NASDAQ and ES. Mr. Century here. I'm talking. So just waiting for a pullback. We know how, if you've been following us, we don't chase the market. We wait for a pullback. Like on the NASDAQ here, this pullback is too shallow for me. So I would need something deeper to go long. Same thing with the ES. The top left here, this chart is the ES. We would want to see like some pullback that's a little deeper than this. We were at the VWAP, so that could be a place they try to bounce it back up. And the middle chart here is the ES or the Raptor System. Well, it looks like they're pushing it higher now. So yeah, waiting for another pullback here. And then we may be engaged on a U-turn here.
Orders.
Okay. The order got canceled because it's
order submitted.
You can get long here in the ES. It's like a little double pullback, a small pullback, then a deeper one. So hopefully we get a turnaround here and go. The Gagacounter, which measures the buying and selling pressure against each other.
Order filled.
It definitely looks like he wants to go to the green. It's neutral at the moment. Let's see if it's gonna go to the green here. And we got long. Except the buyers seem to want to control this market at the moment. Let's wait and see. First target is 10 ticks. The second one is 20. I believe it's 22 ticks. So I think we might be on the right side here. So what's happening? We got
target filled.
We gotta break this pivot here to get to the second target, but with this momentum, I think we're probably having some resistance here. Gagacounter all the way green. So can we get a couple more ticks here to get to the target so we can get a full? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. As a matter of fact, now it's breaking out to the upside. What we'll do is wait for a pullback to see if you can engage long again. It's a big wick here on the 30-minute bottom right chart. That's a 30-minute chart I usually go over before we start trading. But again, today we had some technical difficulties with the data with Ninja, so I had to fix that. We're going higher. And we need a pullback. 1 bar pullback here is not enough for me to go long, especially on a market that's so volatile. So we want to see a pullback maybe to 58 or the VWAP here. If we get back to the VWAP, might engage long, but it may not come back to the VWAP either because this market is so aggressive to the upside right now. So I would definitely prefer to see a pullback. So far, I got one trade, one winner. Got enter right here. First target, second target. This market is really flying to the upside here. So a market like that today can be traded profitably, but at the same time, you have to be patient with it. Because right now, we're at a resistance level. We may break it to the upside, keep going higher, but they may use this to trap some people along here, and we don't want to be trapped here. because this is an extended move to the upside here. Today is one of those days that it looks like we're gonna get those. So now we're getting a couple of bars to the downside. We would want to see that before we go along. Well, keep going higher. Nothing really to my liking as far as pullback happened. So yeah, we're gonna have days like this. We're gonna have days when the market just keep pushing higher. We got a resistance line right now, so we should be able to see a pullback here. We might see a double pullback here. What I call a double pullback is simply this market get to here, back down, hopefully give me a high. If we get a U-turn here, we might go long, but we're really close to this resistance though. That's my only concern here. And also it's 9:56. So 9:56, we're really close to the top of the hour. We may wait for 10 o'clock to be here. And right now the ES is ranging, so we're gonna wait a couple of minutes. 9:57. Now wait a couple of minutes and see what happens here. We are still bullish, but we would prefer to see a deeper pullback before we engage long. Like right now, it's like this market is topping right here. I don't like this long here. I see a deeper pullback. And this market also is getting expensive, so we're at retail. So when we buy, we try to buy as close to value as possible. But yeah, we're not going to be shorting it here because this market is still bullish to us. But yeah, this is what I'd like to see. See a pullback down. Yeah, we're going to see now the Gagacounter showing the sellers are taking over here. Let's wait and see what happens here. Yeah, I think this is a deep of a pullback enough, but the thing is, it's almost 10 o'clock. That's the only issue from taking a position right here. Because when you get close to the top of the hour like this, you're gonna see some manipulation, some weird things happen. So yeah, I think this has more room to the downside too. 66.5 is the next support. That was resistance. It got broken. So they may come back and visit that. And if they were to do that and there's a U-turn at this level, then we'll probably go long. Yeah, it's almost 10. Yeah, it looks like they're pushing it higher here before 10. Oh, there you go. They're pushing it higher. Kind of missed this entry here. We missed this entry. Once again, okay, now things are aligning to the upside here. Be careful. We're really close to this resistance. Be careful here. Also remember, this market sold off right at the open. So, that's another thing we got to keep in mind here. Could this big green candle on the 30-minute, was it just pullback from this? We'll have to find out. And right now, market internals are all green. They're showing the institutions are buying. It may happen that we get a little sell-off right here because things, both the NQ and the ES, looks like they want to line up to the downside here. But at the same time, it's just not clear. Just not clear at the moment. Right at this resistance, right at this pivot here. So let's wait and see how it goes. When I look at the order flow, it's getting bearish here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a push down here. Or maybe even take a short position here. Somehow to the red here, and price is going higher. But okay, there you go. The bull said not so fast. Looks like I'm not a breakout trader, but it's definitely breaking out here now. I would like to see a little pullback. Can we get a couple bars pullback? Maybe not. I think we're gonna do a buy and close here.
Order submitted.
Let me just get that one bar. We know if we get a negative bar here, it will cancel the order. But we're ready to go long here.
Failed.
We got stopped out on the second. It's okay. It's getting expensive though, because I don't like the fact that they couldn't make it to the second target. If we look at this, there's a little trend line right here. Got or maybe going lower from here. Market exhausted to the upside. Why would it take for us to go short? We would see a pullback. We need to see a pullback. Doesn't go above the new high. That doesn't make it new high. With the U-turn, we may get short. We already have a pink background here. That means we're having alignment on one side here. Wait for a deeper pullback here. Okay, if we get a U-turn to the downside here, we might attempt the short, but doesn't look like we're getting it. things are going back higher here. So far, we got two trades and two winners. This be the U-turn to the downside we're looking. Yeah, it looks like we might be going over here.
Order
See
submitted.
if we can
Order filled.
yeah, go and get at least our first target at 73. Well, looks like we're gonna get cut here. Get caught short here. Let's see. Order flow still showing like it could go lower. I think I waited too long to go short here. Over here, if I went short, obviously it would have been the first target, but so the short is still valuable, I believe here. Buying pressure, selling pressure, definitely getting.
Order submitted.
Let's try it again. Let's go lower here. Sellers are getting really aggressive.
Order filled.
There you go. Here, if we were to get to lose, to stop out here, we'll probably stop for the day. We'd be 2-2. Our timing is being off here. We had enough room to move down here for the first target, but it took us when the market is chopping around like this, it's best not to trade. I don't know if we're gonna survive this. If we do, that'd be it for us. Anyway, it'll be a 2-2 day. 2 winners and 2 losers. Not going to the losers a little bigger because they'll be on 2 contracts. Especially my second winner was a partial one. Be slightly negative day, but again, we'll get to trade another day tomorrow. But we're still in this trade. Except the sellers are aggressive sellers at 53. So let's see if there's gonna be follow through here. Okay, sellers are coming in here. Let's see if they can put it down. It's a big fight going on here. Yeah, big fight. Look if we can break 78 here, we'll be fine, I believe. So I think we messed up this trade. Let's see. But I think if we break down here.
Target filled. Stop filled.
Okay, got stopped on the second contract, which is fine. The biggest thing is we avoided that loss. We got close to it, but at the moment, sellers are in control. There you go. See that? Sellers are pushing down here. Well, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see a retest of 78. I mean, not 78, 77 probably. Give us a retest of that, and then we can possibly try to go short again. Sorry, let me take a sip of my tea. Yeah, things are definitely lining up to the downside at the moment. Yeah, it's ranging here though. It's ranging. There you go. Having a sell stop down here, 72.75 would have been nice, but we may still do it here. Already kind of missed that entry. Yeah, we're going to be chasing it. So as you can see, it would have hit that target. Now we had VWAP. That could definitely be used as a bounce point, or maybe not. Unfortunately, we missed that big chunk here. The signal 1 on the Raptor, top middle chart, wide on point. This market has been taken over by the sellers here. Now for us to go short, we would need a pullback, but very, very, very shallow pullback we're getting right now. Can we go back to the VWAP and sell off from there? Be a good place, but no. It looks like we keep going lower here. At the support level here, so it keeps going here. Gotta be careful to sell here because we're right at the base, forming a base right here, and lower here. This is sometimes what can be frustrating with trading. I mean, we have 2 winners and 1 loser, we're good. But he just missing this little winner here. If you're not careful, you may want to chase this. And right now, you're chasing this at all. Just gonna let it be. Because we may see, we just got a signal to the upside here on the Raptor in the middle here. We're not gonna, obviously, not gonna go long here. But if we move higher to this past 58, get a pullback, then we can think about going long. But it's definitely a market that's going short. And in between these 2 levels, these 2 zones, definitely each one or the other. The short was up here. I mean, we did get a first target on that short, and then entry here took some heat. First target, second target got taken out, and second contract got stopped out in profit, but geez. So nice. That would have been a nice move down. I wish we thought it would run. Remember, I moved my stuff down here, but it gave you this pullback, and that pullback tagged me out. And here, very, very risky to sell here. Approaching that zone. Looks like it wants to bounce. The Gagacounter looks like positive. I'm gonna look at my order flow chart here. The value area low. It's a nice value here to buy. Yeah. Market may be going higher here from here. We'll find out. So again, I'd like it to go higher than 58, then give him a pullback. Basically, essentially go above this band, 58. Things are starting to line up to the upside here. So we trade to where the market is going. Now, where the market is going, can't really predict it, but we just got to be in position to react to what the market is doing. Even here, if this one, see, not acting off, but if this gives us a little pullback here and goes higher, that's ranging a little bit. So this ranging tells me one way or the other. If he breaks 75, it might be going higher. If he breaks 51, it might be going lower. So that's a 75, 55, I meant to say, yep. See now, breaking that. So we're going higher. Now, you can see here the buying pressure is getting stronger and stronger, even though now it's kind of going, it's subsiding a little bit here. It's kind of some mixed signal here. Step line you see here, it's called a C2, which is alignment between the 50 range and the 34 range. So that's giving me pause to go along here. There's a high on this candle here, 58. So we made this low, below. Yeah. Okay, we're pushing lower. This brown line, dotted brown line here is what I call my line in the sand. Below this, we tend to, we're going to favor short, and above it should favor long. But right now, this market is anything but normal. This BS for here went down a couple ticks, and then now reversing. So let's see what happens. Looks like we're bouncing higher here at this moment. So fast. Okay, I think the short is back on here. Too much of a follow of a pullback. At 10:31, the initial balance has been formed. The initial balance is basically the first hour of trading during the regular trading hours between 9:30 and 10:30. So right now we're at the bottom of it. So they usually use that level as a fade level where if it's at the high, they would bring it down. If it's the low, they may bring it higher. Seeing a movement higher here, it's not surprising at all. What I'd like to see, let's see a couple of negative bars here. And a failure to make a new low, then we may engage long. We need to pull back to go long here if we're gonna go long. Give us that pullback. Well, yeah, we got the bounce. Again, I didn't have my order in to go long. We had 47 and a quarter. If we can test this level again and turn around and lower enough, see it. No, we got a U here. To the upside, we might go long. Kind of risky.
Order submitted.
Target got hit. Moving to the upside here. Let's see. Can we get a run? We may go back to the left. To the line in the stand. The kind of run we wanted earlier to the downside. We didn't get that. Maybe not. But definitely the second target would have been hit already. So we made more on that second contract than would have been if we left the target at 26. We hit this resistance zone, immediately sold off. I think we're done trading, taking positions for the day today. Was a pretty good session. We got 5 trades, 4 winners, and 1 loser. So we'll take that any day of the week. So with that said, I don't think I see any questions in the chat. No questions or comments. And I'll wrap up for the day. Again, here we need the initial balance low. The market is kind of getting relatively cheap, so we may see a push up here, or we may see more of a sell-off. It really depends on what we want to do for the day. If we go below the initial balance low here, we may see selling, or this may be what decide to turn it around. So far, all the market in generals are pointing to the upside. We got a sliver of red down here. I think you can see. There you go. This sliver of red, but for the most part, everything is pointing to the upside. So with that said, I'm gonna stop trading here and stop the stream. Thank you for watching. Even if you're watching this later on, thank you for your support. We're here every trading day. Try to get here around 9 o'clock till 12, but today was one of those sessions. It was straightforward when the market was moving. We got caught, and one of the loser was we got caught into like a sideways market. But right now, it's like you can see, it's going sideways. The last couple of minutes, it's been going sideways here. So, if I were to continue trading here, it looks like the bullish side could be a side that makes sense. Time will tell here. So, with that said, have a good one. Take care. God bless. See you guys tomorrow on Friday for the last day of trading. I think tomorrow, talking about tomorrow, I believe we may have, sure if it's non-farm payroll tomorrow. Typically, non-farm payroll is the first Friday of the month. Since we're getting, this is the beginning of the year. So let's see if we get things tomorrow. No, we're not gonna. So it's gonna be the next Friday. And this is when we're gonna get unemployment. Non-farm payroll is next Friday. So tomorrow, there's no news tomorrow, except we got PMI, manufacturing PMI at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that's something to be on the lookout for. With that said, cut pause now and go home. I was going to this market here is getting to be close to 11. Lunchtime will be coming up, and London will be closing soon. We'll see some. Looks like they want to push it lower. So, but with that said, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good one and good luck out there, and be careful.